So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. And he shoots! Goal! France! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Zaire Emery, he's got away. And the shot! Oh, good finish. Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. No, he's not getting past him there. Now, this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And the finish! Yes! And he is just ripping it up! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
Chance! And that's past the post.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Oh, what a mistake! He is... And a chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Le numéro 8.
France are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Après 14 minutes de jeu, le numéro 11.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
This looks promising, and he's got away from it. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
L'équipe de France, après 16 minutes de jeu, le numéro 11.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he finish? And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Après 19 minutes de jeu.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Oh, he's all alone. And the shots! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his...
Platini! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. Getting up there! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And that is the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. France have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
The second period is on the way. that will be the final act. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Chers spectateurs, un petit message pour vous rappeler de ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre contribution au programme caritatif Football pour tous.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Collier. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Neymar. Odegaard. And this is Dembele. Good. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of... Oh, he's having a go! Messi's cross, and that's the keeper's ball. Norway do have a chance to counter here. Nicely worked. Well, that's well spotted. Messi is the team's great visionary, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Alvarez, takes a shot, and he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Stam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pull it. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Gerrard. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Dembele. Shot at goal! Oh, that wasn't far away. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. It's their second corner of the game. And back it goes.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Alvarez. Messi, Costa Curta, gets a foot in and wins the ball. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Rodri. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bellingham. Bullet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vieira. Norway are looking to break at pace. And he thumps it clear. Norway have reclaimed it. He can run onto that. Shapes to shoot! Goes long and straight. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And it's Beckham. Bellingham. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Tries to pass it through. Dembele. And this is Hullet. Hullet!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, terrible pass.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Alvarez. Oh, it's Dembele. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And now, to all
So
members
there
of the
was
crowd,
the first
I'd
half.
like to ask
Well, I
you
can
to
tell
join
you
me
it's
in
been an
wishing
absolutely
our birthday
fantastic
boy
watch,
a
Peter. I
very
wish I could come
special
here every
birthday.
week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution.
So off we go again.
Norway really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Sanchez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ambitious ball here.
Norway have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Now this could be a chance. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Sanchez getting this one clear. Bellingham. Norway do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's well positioned here. Rodri. Messi. Ødegaard. That's a good ball out wide. He's got away. That has not gone well. Can he finish? Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Ødegaard. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 8, Fabian Ruiz. Number 23, Bukayo Saka.
Neymar with the short one.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Norway are looking to go forward now. Mbappe gets into a good position. Bellingham. Saka. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Alvarez. Saka. Lovely bit of skill. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gerrard under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar picked out brilliantly. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the last quarter of an hour. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Oh, cracking. It's Dembele! Another one of football's and how moments.
Dembele has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Bellingham. Number 5, Neymar. Number 19, Alvarez. Coming on the field, number 22, Dani Olmo. Number 21, Yamal. Number 9.
Good ball, good take.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
This is a promising build-up. He goes for a shot! And a neat finish! And they've got their lead back. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kane is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Kane! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. Platini! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Lahm. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This
added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
His way to the information centre.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Zanetti. Lam. Tries to thread one through. And he's managed to get rid. The ball has bounced loose now. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's a sharp pass. He's found a way through. And this is Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vardiol. Turns back here, probably the best option. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Quarter of an hour played. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Nesta. And it's Nesta. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Batistuta. Kong and Hanoi have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
That's destined for the flank. Could move up a gear here. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Neymar plays it short. Norway are looking to go forward now. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. No, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. Vieira. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Zanetti. Here's Cannavaro. And it's Zanetti. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Dembele. Vieira. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. That'll be a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. And Jamal. That's going wide left. Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Played into the box. He's rising! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only
So
allowed
neither side
in
yet
areas shown on
off
this
the
map.
mark.
Thank
Yeah,
you for your
0-0, but definitely
cooperation.
not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
The second period is on the way.
Norway are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Pull it. Clipped into space. That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. And Jamal. And it's Drogba. Spread out to the left. He can run onto that. He's in a great position here. Terrific effort! Vieira. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pull it. Costa Curta. Well seen. Saw that coming. And this is Dembele. Dembele! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a decent clearance. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jamal. Pull it. And still we await the first breakthrough. Gerrard can so cleverly bypass the press. Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. Pressing high and with purpose. Vardiol.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That is good strength. And it's Gullit. Lovely. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Norway, after 68 minutes, is number 4, Ousmane Dembele.
Norway have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Nesta gets it away. It'll be a throw-in. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to get it away. Thuram. Good, strong midfield running here. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Aimed at the far side. Raya deals with that nice and simple.
Norway surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Gerrard. Here it is, crossed in.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Well, they can break here. And it's Zanetti. The message is clear, none shall pass. Norway can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pullet is herring after that one. And here's Neymar, and here's Batistuta. Neymar's cross. And the keeper beats it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Kong and Hanoi making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lahm. And the counter is on. Rice. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Pass is just off target.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Drogba. And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gerrard. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That should be it. That will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it turned out to be a bit of a slow burner, this one, Peter. Still, I think the goal did come at a good time, and some of the defensive displays after that were pretty good. In fact, looking back, the goal came at a great time.
Stadium gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about
All
to be
that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through, and it's been played through. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Norway have got it back, and they'll have another go. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Bruno Fernandes. Played down the flank. And this is Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. Bastoni cuts it out. Olise. Yamal. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Threads one in. There's a sharp little ball here. Big chance, corner. And he shoots! Corner number 2 then. There's the shot! But he's left disappointed. Collar. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Knocks it into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread to the right. Messi has the space to scheme, and he's managed to get free. Chance to do. Terrific effort! Goal, Norway! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He'll try from distance! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Kimmich tries to play it through, looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And he lines up a cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
That's an imaginative pass. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. That'll be a throw. And it's Thuram. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Kimmich tries to pass it through. He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's played it in low. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And the counter is on. Well read, nice interception. Kimmich.
There will be
Probing
1
pass.
minute added time.
It's a goal kick. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Norway really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Norway just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Norway. Number 24, Jan Koller. Number 23, Ronaldinho. Number 10,
Down to
Messi.
business again.
Coming on the field,
Norway
number
definitely
19,
want to carry on in a similar
Cristiano
manner,
Ronaldo.
although I would
Number
exercise some
21,
caution, Peter.
Bale.
You wouldn't want to leave yourself
Number
open in
20,
the early minutes trying to
Best.
kill this off.
Spread it left. Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's beautifully weighted. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Yamar tries one from range. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's going to be another throw.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Shot at goal! Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Manchester United needed that. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary.
Substitution in progress.
Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Manchester United.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Manchester United leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that's well spotted.
Norway may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
That has not gone well. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Skims one in, looking for the run. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. And it's Kimmich. Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Good claim, no margin for error there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to...
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Throw it.
There they go, hunting again.
Cherki. Deep into stoppage time. He has found the way through. Costa Corta, looking to play him in. And that is as far as it goes. Norway illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United against Norway.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar, who really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision...
It's Snyder! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Costa Curta. Well, that looks a decent ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Mbappe. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Hazard. Now Davids. Mbappe. Varane gets across to
แต่
intercept that.
มันดักบอลดีจริงอะพี่
Davids. That has been slung wide. That has not gone well. First quarter of an hour gone. Neymar. Marcelo finding himself in space. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Still goalless. Hazard, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And this is Hazard. And he's picked it up out wide. Played up towards the front line. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar.
ไม่ใช่แพ็คนี้มันเก่งทุกตัวพี่
Marcelo. And a chance!
นั่น
That's a race to the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Vieira. Picked out brilliantly.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Hazard. And it's Davids. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted.
50 ตัวมันเกินครึ่งแล้วต้องไปต่อ
There's the crossfield ball. And it's Neymar. Marcelo. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. And he stands tall, impenetrable. No,
ดู
not
ดัก
quite
บอล
on the
ขา
same
ยาวจัง
wavelength. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Neymar. Azar. Now Davids. That is ended up in no man's land. A probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Marcelo.
40.
Great vision. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this.
อืมแสดงว่าพี่ชอบยามามากกว่าดีดูดูคนนี้โอ้คนนี้ยังเมาเลยพี่
And that pass just didn't quite work. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as
There
the
will be 1
defender's
minute at a
defender.
time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that's well spotted.
เฮ้ยโบนัสอะไรแพ็กจะหมดวันสองวันอยู่แล้วครับ
Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a decent enough watch despite the half stagnating a little.
ธรรมดาผมไม่เคยเจอสถานการณ์แบบนี้ครับเอ็กลูนี่แมนยูผมเหลืออยู่40ตัวผมไม่เปิดเหมือนกันครับเปิดมาได้เหลือ40ตัวครับ
Deadlock, the score 0-0.
เฮ้ยถ้าตังค์เหลือมันก็เปิดได้แต่ถ้าตังค์ไม่มีก็ตะกอน
Away we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
โอ้มันดักดีจริงเลยจ้ะ
Having made the run
โอ้
and not get picked out.
Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. Looking tidy in possession here. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Vieira. He's looking wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. Desai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Marcelo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he lines up a cross.
ตูรามนี่เก่งทุกร่างจริงๆนะพี่ขนาดผมยังใช้ร่างเก่าผมว่ามันเก่งจริงนะครับ
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe, great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared away. Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's got away. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Norway have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe! Neymar.
ได้เล่นนุกๆก็ได้ครับ
Now it's
พี่
Neymar. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Azar. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found space here. Messi has the space to scheme. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Vieira. And it's Davids. And here's Shevchenko. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And back to the
เร็วจ
keeper.
ริงๆเลยกองหน้ากองหลัง
Marcelo. Now Davids. Great ball and he's in. Shevchenko! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, there's plenty.
Ah, he's given it away. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The goal scored for Norway after 80 minutes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11.
Norway
Neymar.
restore parity.
Number 7.
Well, there's
Hazard.
resilience for you, Peter.
Number
As a
5.
side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can
Coming on the
go
field.
in better, possibly.
Number 18. Didier Drogba. Number 27.
Pele. That's destined for the
Serginho.
flank.
Number 21.
He's picked his way through.
Number 28.
The ball goes in. It's rising! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front.
ได้ช่องลูก
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish
อ๋อ
it off?
ครับของผมเล่นในพีด้ามันยิงตรงได้เลยครับ
Thuram chooses to go crossfield. Bale wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things.
Added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Thuram. Played towards the other side. Now it's Drogba. Can he get onto this? Oh, nice touch. There you have
แต่ถ้าไล่ด้วยคอมมันก็ดีครับมันไล่ได้หลายทางครับทีเดียว
involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Security staff for each block. Please
Thoughts on what
report
we've
to the
just
staff
seen?
room
Well,
immediately.
Peter, this was probably...
เอามาเข้ามาเลยพี่
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos, and here's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started...
Shot, surely! Off the post! No, just not quite. Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it, just a... Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 18.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Roberto Carlos, and here's Gullit. Thuram wins the duel this time. And this is Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar makes a dash for it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is a great pick out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Schneider.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Azar. Stam spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Schneider. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Neymar. Pull it. Skillfully cut out. That could spell trouble. Takes a shot! And there's a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no
Joy
surprise.
gatukin
The
lang.
fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Not the most convincing of passes. Bellingham. Zanetti. That's very neat. Zanetti delivers. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. And this is Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Buriram United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. That has not gone well. Pullet powering forward here. Pullet. Well, played right into his path. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Norway. Number 24.
The second half then, just getting going.
Schneider. Coming on the field. Number 15.
Norway come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ball looks a good one. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Well, nicely intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick. Frustratingly close. Zanetti. It's Bellingham. Hullet! They want to be quick to recover this. Now he's got space here. Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Neymar is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And he's had it nicked away. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
50,913.
Buriram United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vieira. No, that was never going to make it. Norway do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Mbappe. Hullet. And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He leaps for it! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Best! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 74 minutes is number 20, George Best.
Norway cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's a pretty loose pass. 75 minutes played. And it's Azar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about
นี่
this approach. Get your head
เจอ
down,
รัน
keep back
เจอรันเนี่ยผมก็ได้ฟรีครับ
Things might change
เปิด
for
ที
you.
เดียวออกเหมือนกันครับ
Just eases him off the ball. It's a searching pass. Hullet is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could
มัน
take
โหดจ
place
ริงๆไอ้
because he's up
ตูราม
against
เนี่ยครับ
pace.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick.
อ
Maybe
ุ้ย
the
ดัก
late
บอลดีจริงตัวใหม่
Platini, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great
โอ้ มัน
positioning.
ดัก
So
แม่นจริงเว้ยตัวใหม่จ้ะ
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Zanetti crosses.
Buriram United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And here's Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Header! 5 minutes to add. And he's intervened well there. And it's Zanetti. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. There's the delivery. Terrific effort! Same attempt, same outcome. It threatens little.
Borough United really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Rudiger. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that will be it. Norway played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan
How would
club
you
members
summarise
who are
what we've seen
celebrating
today
their
then, Jim?
birthdays today.
Norway just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans.
โอเคครับผมก็จะนอนเหมือนกันครับตี 2มีธุระอีกครับ